Step 3. Optimize the page title. So what is the page title? The page title is what you fill in at the top of the WordPress edit screen. So whenever you add a new page, this is the first field that you have to fill in. It typically gets converted into a H1 tag, however a bad theme will convert this into two H1 tags, or even an H2 tag. The H1 tag represents the main topic of your page. When it comes to optimizing your page title, it's kind of the same rules that we follow as the SEO title tag. However, you don't want to make them exactly the same. You basically want to scramble up the words or include some other valuable keywords in it too. As you will see from the screenshot below, I've kept my page title very similar to my SEO title tag. However, I've changed it slightly to make it a little bit more unique. I've changed it from yoga clothes to yoga clothing. I've also changed it from tops, vest and more to view our tops, vest and more. So as you will see, these are very small changes, but they are enough to make it unique. So let's swipe over to our WordPress website now, and I'll show you exactly how we can do this from our dashboard. So I'm now over on my WordPress dashboard, and as you can see, I have this option at the top of the page for the page title. So I've already optimized my page title like I said in the previous slide. So if you haven't already optimized yours, please do go ahead and optimize your page title. Once you're happy with your page title, go to the right and then click update. This will ensure all your changes are saved. So now you know how to optimize all three kings. It's important you know how you can easily check your three kings to ensure they are indeed correct. The three kings are huge. I can't begin to tell you how much of a role they play in Onpage SEO, and making sure they are correct is something you do not want to overlook. There's actually a free Google Chrome extension that allows you to be able to check all three kings with ease. Their extension is called SEO MetaClick, which is this extension right here. So to find it, simply go over to Google and search for SEO Meta in one click, Google Chrome, and it should be the top listing you see, which is going to be this one right here. So once you have this installed on your Google Chrome, you should see a little icon like this pop up in your toolbar. So I already have mine installed, so I'm going to go back to my page and review my three kings. However, before I do that, I'm just going to add some content to the page because at the moment, I literally just have my page title and that is it. So I'm going to copy this text I have right here and just paste it on the page. And whilst I'm pasting it on the page, it's actually a really good chance and a good opportunity just to show you how you can add H1, H2, H3 tags and so on. So to add a H1 tag or a H2 tag, you simply click the text you want to add as a H1 tag, go to this menu right here where it says paragraph and then select heading 1. That's going to make that a H2 tag. Let's just come off that quickly as it made the bottom part. Let's add some more spaces. Let's do that again, view that, and then go to H1. As so, if I want to make yoga tops a H2, I simply select the text, click up here and then go to H2. And if I want to make yoga vest, again, this will be another H2 tag. I'll go there and click H2 tag. And again, I want to click update. So now I've made these changes, I want to view the URL and inspect all of my kings. So let's give this a click right now. And as you can see, it's loaded the page which we just created. I'm going to simply go over to the icon up here and give it a click. And as you can see, it's giving me information about all of my kings. So I have the URL, which has the keyword in it, yoga clothes, which is really good. I've got my title tag, yoga clothes for men and women, tops, vest and more by ClickSlice. And you can actually see it gives you a little warning as well, telling me that my current SEO title tag is currently 62 characters. So I'm 2 characters over the limit. So this is a very good way to check, as when I first created my title tag, I just assumed I was within 60 characters. However, I'm only 2 characters over, so it's not the end of the world. However, in an ideal world of SEO, you do want to keep it below 60 characters. You can actually go over to the second tab, which says headers. And as you can see, it's got the headers I just put down. So I've got 1 H1 tag and I've got 2 H2 tags, which is perfect as I go from a H1 down into a H2. And remember, H2 are subcategories of H1. So my main H1 tag says view our yoga clothing, and then my subcategories of yoga clothing is simply yoga products such as yoga tops and yoga vests and so on. So if you are reviewing your HTML structure and your three kings and you do see you've got maybe a H2 tag or maybe you've got 3 H1 tags, you do need to ensure you fix these, as these are not the correct structure you should have when doing on-page SEO. If you can't seem to get rid of the other H1 tags you have on your page, then it could be a case where the H1 tags are coming for your theme or something to do with the code on your website. So unfortunately, you will have to hire a developer to sort this out. I really highly recommend you do sort this out if you do have this issue, as getting the right structure is going to help you so much and make a big difference when it comes to ranking your website higher up on Google.